Mitt Romney is a total gaffe machine, and I think it's time we go through and look at some of his greatest hits. To be honest, we've got enough material for like a 2-week Ken Burns-style documentary, but we'll keep this one short. Remember that time in a New Hampshire diner he walked up inadvertently to a gay veteran and basically told the guy straight up, I just don't support you really having any rights at all. That was a good one.
You're a veteran, Vietnam veteran.
Yes,
wow.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I support repealing. I support the repeal of the New Hampshire law. I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. I believe that marriage is a relationship between a man and a woman.
You know, I also learned something, and New Hampshire is right. You have to look a man in the eye to get a good answer. And you know what, Governor? Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day to you, sir.
You're gonna need it.
Then there's that time a guy who is in a wheelchair who has muscular dystrophy asked, would you arrest me and my doctors for medical marijuana use? Yeah, Romney was pretty awkward on that one.
I suffer from an extremely rare type of muscular dystrophy, and I have to take medication or I'll die. 5 of my doctors saying that I am living proof that medical marijuana works. Will you arrest me and my doctors if I get medical marijuana prescribed?
I'm not in favor of medical marijuana being
So will
legal
you
in the
have
country.
me arrested?
Hi. How are you?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Will you please answer my
Well,
question?
you have. Wait, are you not going to answer his question, Governor?
I think I have. I'm not in
No, he
favor
asked
of
you if you were
legalizing
going to arrest.
marijuana.
He asked if you were going to arrest
How are
patients
you?
like him,
Nice
Governor.
to see you.
And of course there was that great day where he picked Paul Ryan to be his vice presidential running mate and introduced him as the next president of the United States.
Join me in welcoming the next president of the United States, Paul Ryan.
Then he said, America is a company. We know you'd run it like one, Mitt, but it's really not.
We will reach across the aisle and find good people who like us, want to make sure this company deals with its challenges. We'll get America on track again.
And then there's the classic line about corporations.
That's not the way. Corporations are people, my friend.
And then, of course, the infamous wah-wahs, which the big criticism was this was taken out of context. Whether it's out of context or not, what on earth is a touch-tone keypad? Is he confusing it with pulse dialing?
I was at Wawa's. I wanted to order a sandwich. You press a little touch-tone keypad, all right? You just touch that, and you know, the sandwich comes out. You touch this, touch this, touch this. Go pay the cashier. There's your sandwich.
And then this one kind of summarizes the epitome of the Mitt Romney flip-flop and position on every single issue.
I'm not familiar precisely with exactly what I said, but I stand by what I said, whatever it was.
In the news lately has been the 47% comment, which I'm sure you know about by now.
And so my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them that they should take personal responsibility and care for their lives. What I have to do is convince the 5 to 10% in the Senate that are independent, that are thoughtful, that look at voting one way or the other, depending upon, in some cases, emotion, whether they like the guy or not.
Then he went on and he made the case that he is not going to remove God from coins. I don't know who said they were going to remove God from coins, but no matter what, Mitt Romney wants to make sure you know he's not going to do that.
I will not take God off our coins, and I will not take God out of my heart.
Let's talk about his food-related comments. He showed up at a woman's backyard event for him, and he went on to just bash the cookies that she got for him and his staff.
I'm not sure about these cookies. They don't look like you made them. Did you make those cookies? You didn't, did you? No. They came from the local 7-Eleven bakery or wherever.
And then we all know he couldn't identify a basic chocolate donut sitting on the table in front of him.
Garrett, would you see that one of those chocolate chocolate goodies finds its way to our ride?
And if his work at Bain Capital wasn't enough for you to know this, he wants to be sure you know he likes being able to fire people.
I like being able to fire people who provide services to me.
And then there was that time where he heartwarmingly said he can't have illegal aliens working for him, specifically because he's running for office, and it would look bad.
So we went to the company and we said, look, you can't have any illegals working on our property. I'm running for office, for Pete's sake. I can't have illegals.
How are we going to get rid of all of the illegal aliens that he says are a big problem? Self-deportation. Just ask them to leave.
So if you don't deport them, how do you send them home?
Well, the answer is self-deportation.
And then we get into the ones that show how out of touch Mitt Romney really is. Ann drives a couple of Cadillacs.
I drive a Mustang and a Chevy pickup truck. Ann drives a couple of Cadillacs, actually.
Middle incomes, up to $250,000 a year.
keep the burden down on middle-income
Is
taxpayers.
$100,000 middle income?
Well, no, middle income is $250,000 and less.
He's unemployed too. Most of the $20 million he made was from investments. He had a little bit of regular income on the side from speaking, about $500,000.
To also tell my story, I'm also unemployed.
And then of course, hey, why not just bet one of your opponents $10,000 over a political question?
Rick, I'll tell you what. 10,000 bucks? $10,000 bet?
I'm not in the betting business, but
okay.
And then finally, this really does sum up Mitt Romney, doesn't it?
One last thought, you guys. When I was a boy, I used to think that becoming rich and becoming famous would make me happy. Boy, was I right. Thanks, you guys.